cow, what's with all the people outside? It's like everyone's trying to, I guess, enjoy the day. Because maybe this is related, where in the news, they say there's another, emergency. This one says, Monkeypox, who declares highest alert over outbreak? So are people going to get locked down again and so forth? Is that why everyone's outside saying, oh no, not again? It says here, the monkeypox outbreak has been declared a global health emergency by the World Health Organization. The classification is the highest alert that the WHO can issue and follows a worldwide upsurge in cases. It came at the end of the second meeting of the WHO's Emergency Committee on the virus. And according to this, they say there's only been 2 other cases so far, I guess, of health emergencies, the coronavirus pandemic, and it says the continuing effort to eradicate polio. It says Dr. Tedros said the emergency committee had been unable to reach a consensus on whether the monkeypox outbreak should be classified as a global health emergency. However, he said the outbreak had spread around the world rapidly and he had decided that it was indeed an international concern. Are people going to be okay with this if they say lockdown this and that all over again? And it says here, and while anyone can catch monkeypox, the outbreak is overwhelmingly concentrated in gay and bisexual men, as well as other men who have sex with men. This can make the outbreak easier to tackle as efforts including vaccines and public health information can be targeted at those most at risk. But remember, there are still countries where same-sex relationships are illegal and stigma and persecution can act as a barrier to help. So I guess with that said, are you concerned over this? Are you gonna carry on life as is per se? Just based on what happened in the past, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people just ignore it per se. We'll see, I guess. Especially with what's happening around the world with protests and stuff like that. So can you imagine if they re-implement various restrictions? It'd be kind of crazy to think what could potentially happen, as a lot of people are just over the edge at the moment. And I thought this was kind of interesting with things like drone delivery, as they kind of list things like prices. What would it cost people, I guess, to actually get things delivered by drones? This one says faster, cheaper, greener. Are drone deliveries the future of logistics? A new study conducted by UVL Robotics, a Californian provider of AI-powered drone solutions, supports the idea that an autonomous 24/7 depot to parcel station model could safely and efficiently fit in urban environments, including in areas of multi-story housing where over 2/3 of the global population are expected to live by 2050. So I guess you would have to imagine, instead of things like mailboxes, imagine everything is a drone in a box for the dock station and all that. It says the company is the first player in the world to have obtained a beyond visual line of sight drone operation license from Almond Civil Aviation Authority and local government. Saying here, we did many tests and demos for different verticals in logistics. So apparently their goal would be to deliver things like groceries and medicine, and here is the actual, I guess, price estimates that they anticipate. It says on average, the receipt price of delivering a 3-kilogram grocery parcel will be $5 or less in a scenario where 6 drones perform 192 quick trips per day within a 10-kilometer radius. The amount closely matches what it normally costs customers to have their parcels or food delivered by most major last-mile players, while at the same time being safer and up to 3 times faster, according to Al Bulishi. So it's one of those situations where if you can scale your production per se, then usually that does mean it'll be cheaper. It says we can transfer the deliveries from days to hours, from hours to minutes, he said, adding that drones could especially slash shipping times across Oman's harder to reach mountainous areas and islands. Technological advances in key areas like the Internet of Things, computer vision, and battery cell density also allow a complete rethink of business-consumer logistics, automating the full cycle of deliveries. So that's kind of interesting. Would you be all up for this, or are you still skeptical overall? Okay, that's a lot of people. What's going on? Alright, see you guys later.